Welcome to the Full Nelson. Today I'm going to be talking about my Remington 870 Express and some of the modifications I've made to it to make it more suitable for home defense. So the first thing that I did to this gun was add a Mesa Tactical side saddle. This allows me to hold 8 additional rounds of ammunition. And on a shotgun where the capacity is quite limited, I feel like this is pretty important to have on a shotgun. Now, the other things that I've done to this firearm include putting Magpul MOE furniture on the shotgun. I added a +3 Remington magazine tube extension, an oversized safety button, and a weapon light. I feel like the weapon light is probably the most important thing I did to this gun, because if you were to get up in the middle of the night because somebody was breaking into your house, it's really important that you're able to identify that it's not somebody you know, it's not somebody popping in for a surprise visit, it's not a friend of the family, anything like that. It would be a real tragedy to shoot somebody, shoot one of your own family members, something like that, because you can't identify who it is that's rustling around in the middle of the night. So I feel like a weapon light is really important. So those are the things that I've done to my Remington 870 to make it more suitable for home defense. This used to be a plain Remington 870 Express with a wood stock with a 28-inch barrel. I cut the barrel down with a hacksaw down to 18.5 inches and used a flat file to smooth out the end of the barrel. And then I did all the other things that I've just described. I really like this setup. The one other thing that I would like to mention about this particular setup, or one other thing that I think is really important, is the type of load that you decide to use on your shotgun for home defense. On this particular shotgun, I am using 3-inch Magnum 15 pellet buckshot, 00 buckshot. Now, the reason why I decided to go with the 15 pellet is because with the current setup I've got on this gun, I am able to hold 6 rounds of 3-inch Magnum and a 7th round of 2 3/4 00 buckshot. If I go with all 2 3/4, I still only hold 7 rounds. So no matter what, I'm holding the same total amount of rounds anyway. But my goal was to get the biggest payload out of my rounds, or biggest payload out of my weapon possible. And so that's why I decided to go with these 3-inch Magnum 15 pellet buckshot. For those of you who don't know, a standard 00 buckshot load is 2 3/4 and it's 9 pellets. And I decided to go with the 15 pellet because it's more lead. Now, some people are going to say that's overkill or the recoil's too much. I've never had an issue with the recoil on a shotgun. With 3-inch Magnum, any of that stuff. Slugs, doesn't matter. I have some slugs on this gun. I've never had an issue with that. I've shot shotguns a lot. So I'm not recoil sensitive. That doesn't bother me. My philosophy behind having these 15 pellet loads is that if I'm in a situation and I need to be able to stop a threat immediately, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to shoot one time and that person's going to get hit with 15 pellets that weigh 54 grains apiece. So they're going to be hit with the same, or 53 grains, 52, somewhere in that range for 00 buckshot. Basically, it's the same amount of lead that you would get from shooting 14 rounds of AR-15 bullets that are 55 grain bullets. Somebody's going to get that in one shot. So I'm not going to have somebody break into my house, my life's in danger, or a family member's life's in danger, and they're high on drugs, or there's some sort of an issue, or they have a gun, something like that. There's not going to be a big gunfight or big anything. If I have the opportunity to get one shot off, that's going to be the end of it. Because if I can get that one shot on target, that is a lot of lead. I'm pretty sure somebody would go down immediately in that situation. So, in my opinion, when it comes to self-defense, defending your life or the life of somebody around you, if you can handle the recoil, there's no such thing as overkill. If you're going to actually employ deadly force, get it over with. That's my take. If you guys have any comments or anything like that, feel free to leave those in the comment section. Have a nice day.